Alright guys, what is up? This is Mihai, and today I want to quickly show you how you can get your videos to look a lot more cinematic in just 2 simple steps. The first thing you want to pay attention to is the frame rates in which you are recording, because you have a lot of options and there are different frame rates for different jobs basically. Most of the cameras have 24, 30 and 60 FPS, and some go all the way up to 120 or even more. So there are already a lot of options. Which one do you pick? The higher the better maybe? Maybe not. Generally, if you want to slow down your footage and do some slow-mo or stuff, yeah, 60, 120, even more if your camera can do that would be perfect. But if you want to achieve a more film-like cinematic look, you want to go with 24 frames. 99% of the movies you've seen have been shot in 24 frames per second because this frame rate achieves a natural looking motion blur, which is very pleasing to our eyes, and we are also probably very used to it when we are thinking film or movie or stuff like that. If you are using 60 FPS and don't slow the footage down, it just has this unrealistic look to it. It just feels like it's moving too fast and it's too clear. There's no motion blur at all. So it's a pretty weird looking aspect which we are not really used to it. But then again, some people are into it. Okay, so with frame rates out of the way, there's a second thing you should pay attention to, and that is called the 180-degree rule. Essentially what that means is you want the shutter speed to be double the frame rate. So if you are using 24 frames like we just talked, you would want the shutter speed to be 48, but most cameras don't have that, so 50 will do. What this does is it further enhances that movie film look and eliminates any kind of jitters or weirdness in your videos. It just makes everything run smoothly, and that can be pretty hard to achieve, especially if you are in a very lit environment like midday summer and you're trying to record outside. How do you double your shutter speed? Your entire frame would be just white from too much light, right? So this is where these things come in. This is a circular ND filter, which comes super handy if you are in very lit environments and want to maintain that 180 and want to abide by that 180-degree rule. So the simplest explanation you'll find out there about the ND filters is they are like shades for your eyes outside in the summer. This is everything they do. That's all. They just block some of the light from reaching your sensor, so it will be less and you can achieve certain looks you are after. This is not only super helpful for video, but for photo as well, for long exposures, but we'll cover that in another video. Alright, that's been it. If you guys didn't know about these 2 rules, well, I don't really want to call them rules. Let's just call them guidelines for achieving a certain look you want. Yeah, that's kind of a mouthful, but better if you ask me, so I don't know, just call them whatever. If you want to try them out, then let me know in the comments below. Please do so. Till then, stay safe. Bye.